The youngster do all the work.
Well, there's definitely been an injection of pace, and I think the racing is back on now. The gap opening up between Aisa Rengeruk and the athlete in third place, with Tanaka just closing and coming up on the shoulder of Almachete. So 2-2s, two races, perhaps a race within a race.
Almachete just struggling ever so slightly. Great positive move from Tanaka there. She didn't hesitate at all, sensed that the Ethiopian athlete in front of her was slowing ever so slightly. She's got 10 meters to make up on the two leaders as she wants to get involved. Tanaka ran the 800, 15 and 5K in Eugene last summer. Just the 15 and the 5K this time around in Budapest, but the Japanese woman has got wheels if she's got any energy left. It's still just 70-second clocking, 70-second laps at the front for these two athletes. They're gonna surely drop the hammer on the final lap and treat us to something phenomenal. But don't sleep on Nozomi Tanaka as well, the Japanese woman working very hard to get back on terms with these two.
It's a long way back though, isn't it? Look at that. 12 meters to make up. Rengeruk, who was out of action, she was suspended for 10 months from last April to February this year. Back though, having served her suspension, and a little bit race short, but looking in fine fettle is Rengeruk. But Aisa still leading the way.
Rengeruk for me is just biding her time. Look how close she is on Aisa here, the Ethiopian at the front, but has the youngster saved something up her sleeve for the last 400 meters. Rengeruk, it was smart. She took up the lead once the pacemakers had dropped out. She dropped to a tooth at 59 kilometers. She didn't want to do all the pacemaking for the rest of the field. She slotted into second place, and suddenly it is the bell in the women's 5,000 meters. Nozomi Tanaka, that's the smallest this gap's been. It was 9 meters, it's 8 meters. And these two at the front, Aisa and Rengeruk, haven't quite started racing yet. You get the feeling that the Kenyan Rengeruk is letting the Ethiopian show her cards first. Sometimes it's what you want to do. If you're sitting on the shoulder, you want to wait and see what the other athlete's got. But in doing that, they've opened the door for Nozomi Tanaka. Did Rengeruk sense that? Did the Kenyan look up at the big screen and realise that by dawdling, by racing the Ethiopian, they'd let the Japanese woman back into the race? And with nearly 150 metres left to go, Lilian Rengeruk powering for home. It was a great fourth in Paris with her new lifetime best of 14:23, a second in Oslo, a second in Silesia. For Rengeruk, could she be about to get her very first Diamond League win? She's powering down the home straight, 60 metres to go, 50 metres to go. The meeting record survives, her personal best survives, but it is going to be a win for Lilian Rengeruk. She crosses the line, a battle royale between Aisa and Tanaka for second and third. That's going to be a new Japanese national record for Tanaka.